Hello Capricorn, welcome to Essence Reflections Tarot. My name is Krista and this is your reading for the week of July 29th to August 4th, 2019. And this is for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising signs. And let's see what the cards have for you this week. In the physical, you have the Ten of Wands in reverse. In the emotional is the Three of Swords. In the mental is the Fool. And in the spiritual is the Page of Swords in reverse. So it looks like mentally you are being asked to take a leap of faith and to really move into a new way of thinking that is completely unfamiliar to you, and that is completely a new way of doing things, but something that is so amazing for you. And I get this sense of wonder and awe and like, wow, really? It can really be like this? And yes, the answer is yes, it really can. This sense of doubt is really showing up for you spiritually, because this Page of Swords, were it this way, I would say it really mirrors the Fool here, and that this sense of kind of being a little bit off balance, but also almost looking like you're starting to be able to dance in a more of a light-hearted way. I would think that this is more an aligned way to move forward. But however, with this card in reverse, it's like those doubts are really stopping you from taking full advantage of this new beginning. And it's like, it's almost like, just be aware of what your thoughts are and be aware of where they may be kind of taking some of the joy out of this, and really kind of putting a lid on or boundaries around what it is that you can expand to and allow the newness to be. So really be aware this week of what your thoughts are and how they are affecting you spiritually, and how they are affecting your perspective on this new beginning, and also how they are affecting your emotions. Because with this Three of Swords here, there's definitely some heartache and some heartbreak that has happened for you. And sometimes these spaces of heartache and heartbreak are what allow us to be open to these new beginnings, and that really allow our minds to open to things that we would not have been open to before. And it doesn't necessarily make them worth it, or that they're happening necessarily for that reason, but that can just be a side effect of going through a heartbreak. So really allow yourself to be aware this week of how your thoughts are affecting your emotions. And if your thinking is very negative about your emotions, just really pay attention to how that is affecting you, and what's going on with that. And this is not necessarily being aware in order to do anything about it, but more just a place of being aware so that you understand what your patterns are. And that is kind of the first step, is awareness. And with this Ten of Wands in reverse here in the physical, it looks like you are really at a point of letting go of something that you were carrying that was just too much and probably wasn't all yours to carry. There's probably someone else there who was responsible for certain things but weren't taking responsibility, and perhaps you had stepped in, but now it's a space of you're not doing that anymore, and you're just letting go, and you're going to take responsibility for what's yours, but you're not going to carry that responsibility as a burden. And I really think that this Ten of Wands and this Three of Swords are connected to the same thing, and possibly to the same person. And I'm very sorry that you're going through this difficult time, and I'm very sorry for your pain. But I also see that you're being very open through it, and that you're allowing yourself to learn and allowing yourself to grow through it, and that it is actually something that is very positive for you on the flip side of it, but it is just very difficult to go through. Thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate it, and I really look forward to seeing you next week. Bye-bye.